This is the Gaming Rev, and today we're going to be looking at tips and tricks for My Time at Sandrock. Number 1, getting resources. Every day when you first start out, you want to be wandering around and taking out the resource piles that are around, either for the wood or stone. It doesn't cost a lot of experience, a lot of stamina. It gives you some experience, it gives you some basic resources. You can also go and take out the various different stones. When you start off, it'll just be the gravel stones, which give you the quartz, denascent stone. Later on, you can take out the hard rocks, which are the ones with the darker grey tops. And these can give you a bit better resources. They also can give you the bloodstones, which are really useful. 2, visit the Junkyard. Junkyard at the top of the hill has, again, various resources for you that you can break down. It will always have 2 mixed scrap piles, which are the ones straight in front of you now. They will give you all sorts of mixed scrap, be it dregs, mechanical, wood, etc. They only give the base level materials, so you won't be getting iron or anything like that from these. You can also take out the tyres, which you can see over on the sand pile in front of me, for rubber, and you will get rubber scraps as well from the mixed scrap piles. And occasionally you'll get piles like this that will show up. Not often, but they will have extra resources in it. Wooden junk piles, mechanical piles and so on. You'll also get, as the game progresses, once you unlock iron, you will get a derelict, I think it's a school bus, which lets you get iron scraps, bronze ingots, and other stuff that's a bit higher level. You'll also want to go into the abandoned ruins for the salvage centre. Now again, you'll find the copper ore and tin ore in here. Copper ore is the copper coloured stuff. Tin ore is a whitey silver. You can also use the scanner, which on the PC is the F key, to find the old world relics, and these can be traded in at the museum or can be built up to decorate your own house. Digging through the ground, as with My Time at Portia, will also give you some resources, and it will give you data discs, which are essential. You'll only find copper on the top few levels. Once you get down to about level 4 or 5, you'll start seeing tin appearing. Be warned, there are barrels of explosives in the mines. You'll see them start flashing if you go near them, and at that point get away, because it will blow up everything around it, including causing damage for you, but you can then collect all the resources that it's blown up. Once you've finished, press the tab key and just leave the ruins. There we are. Next up, talk to everyone. Social life is vital in this game. I mentioned in the first video I did, the sort of introduction comparison of it, that to have your birthday later on in the year so you could build up your friendships to buddy levels. You do that by talking to people, completing commissions for them, giving them gifts. You can see my relationship with Justice has just gone up by 1 point. Grab scrap as you're wandering around for the dregs and so on. But literally, talk to everyone. You want to be building up the relationship with as many people as possible, because it makes life easier. You get better rewards if somebody's a shopkeeper. You'll get discounts and so on. And that leads me on to the next thing to do. Make sure you check in at the research centre. Now, I made a bit of a boo-boo when I was doing this, I have to admit. Not sure I'm not moving. Oh, there we are. I only noticed one research tab because I'm an idiot and I don't really focus on things. when we go here, you'll notice there are two tabs. The one at the top, which is the machines, but there is also the one below, which is product creating. So you have ones for crafting resources and ones for crafting products, and they are in separate tables. Make sure you research both. And to do that, you want to recycle all the time. Recycling will use that junk that you've collected from elsewhere, the wood, the copper, the mechanical scraps, and it will turn it into usable resources. Some of these are the easiest ways to get resources as you go on. And keep your machines running. Keep producing whatever you can, because you will need it at some point. Trust me, just keep going. Make sure you get your new jobs every day. The Commerce Guild will have jobs listed up on the board, and you can pick a new job every day as long as you've completed the one from the day before. As with My Time at Portia, you can only choose one job at a time when you start out, but as you progress through the game and you level up your rating as a builder, you can select more jobs at a time, 2 at 3 stars and 3 at 5 stars. And with those jobs, the machines know what you need. So as you can see, I've got a commission there for 4 pieces of glass. I haven't got any, so I'm going to go to the furnace which makes the glass. I'm going to click on it, and it sets itself to 4 automatically because it knows I need that for my mission. Fast travel. Unlike Portia, you don't need to build your fast travel network, it is already there, although you will later on be able to expand on it as you discover new areas. It's yak travel, it's these stops here, and there are 3 of them to start with. At the railway station, at the game centre, which is by the museum, and at the temple at the top of the hill. Later on you'll open them up over here and to the other side. At the start, not that useful, but still. A second thing from this area, and the most vital point, water is vital. It's a really rare resource. You can get it from collecting plants from the dew, or you can buy it from the water station over here. I'm going to get more scrap. From the water station here, Water World, or later on from Zeke at the Hydro Gel Centre. Buying the first 25 barrels isn't that dear. However, once you've bought those, the price goes up massively to remind you water is rare. And you will use it because it keeps your machines working. As you can see, you need to use quite a bit to fill it up, and every machine uses a certain amount of water whilst it's working. You've got to keep it fed. Well, that's it for this video, some beginners tips and tricks. I will see you in the next video, but for now enjoy Sandrock and take care. Bye bye.